I began as a little girl in Dallas, Texas. And it was really a sweet time. And I'd like for every child in this whole world to have had a childhood like I did. We lived in this precious home in this precious area where it was country. Then we moved to Chicago into the pit of hell. And I had to learn to deal with kids that swore and that were gonna half kill me. Because my mom would send me outside with a pretty little dress on and my hair all combed, and here they were looking at me like, let's get her. One night, my dad was talking to someone out the door, and here was this man standing there, a young man standing there, and he had a fireman's uniform on. He called me. After a couple of dates, we went out to the country together. We didn't stay overnight or anything. We didn't do those things that they do now. We were good kids. So we left that until after we got married, which we did. Johnny over in France, and then we came back home and I had Beth. They loved each other. They loved their pets. Oh, did they? And their bedrooms. Oh, did they love their bedrooms. Man, I worked on those like you wouldn't believe, and they worked great. Lots of soldiers in his, and guns, and things that move on the ground. And she had a whole Barbie doll set, but he'd go in here there and have a date with Barbie with his Ken, and he'd make me promise never to tell any of his friends he did that. So I didn't tell anybody. Oh, we had good times, and they were allowed to watch only certain channels of the TV and very little of it, because we had lots of playing to do and lots of things to talk about. And I got them involved with the Y when they were very young. And my mom would come with me to see them do these things. And they had a full life. They had a good life. One day, my big brother, who I love with all my heart, and he's still alive, thank God. A couple of us are gone ahead. And he was standing there, and I was holding Beth in my arms and holding Johnny's little hand. And he had golden hair, and Beth had silver hair. And he said, "Do you know what?" And I looked at him and I said, "What?" The way we were with each other. And he had tears in his eyes, and he said, "You are the owner of silver and gold." And it just touched my heart, and I said, I know. Yeah, isn't that sweet? They were so beautiful and handsome and precious and well-mannered, and they'd fight at home, but Johnny never hurt her badly. No. He knew he was the boy, and they'd get into it, but she'd tie into him like a tiger. Mikey and I made all these flower gardens, just about all of them, because we used to take Mikey's old wagon and go through Round Rock and steal rocks like crazy and bring them back home and put some around, and then we'd have to go back and go back and go back.
Take which one?
But they've grown up, and Johnny waits for his mom.
Oh, she's gonna put a beret! She really is gonna put a beret on my head! Oh.
And my Beth has put out these children, these marvelous, marvelous children.
You look so adorable.
That are so smart, so handsome. The one is a beauty.
And we're going to run this out. Grace? Is this Grace? Oh my God,
I'm proud of them all. They're good kids.
Look at that, it's so, oh. Here we go. Bye. Wave, everybody wave.
It's been a long ride. What am I, 76 or something like that? And I still can look back, and I used to think that's so far back to look. No, it's not. When you're old and you look back and see those wonderful things, you don't look back and see the bad things. That's squashing the whole thing. And then you're a miserable old person.
Here comes trouble.
You look back and you see the beauty in it all. Bye.